What's up everyone? My name is Mike Will at M.Visuals. I'm a creative photographer based here in London, and we're here today with Wex and Joby to go over some photography tips and tricks, some behind the scenes of my YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing you guys around some of my favorite spots. Let's get into it. In today's video, we're going to be going through kind of a BTS of how I create some of my YouTube videos with some of the Joby products. We're also going to go through some tips and tricks, but first we're going to check out what is inside my camera bag. Now we're going to do a very quick version of this. I have on my YouTube channel a full in-depth about the 3 different camera bags that I do use for my photography, but for today's video, we're going to jump straight into what I have here. First up, we have the Sony a7S III. This is what I use for all my video, and we have the Sony 16-35 2.8 G Master lens and the Joby Wavo Pro shotgun mic. That's that. That's that. We also have this thing, which goes on top, obviously, wind jammer. Next up, we have the Sony a7 IV. Now this is my go-to camera for photography, and in today's YouTube video, we're actually going to be going over a quick hands-on review of the 16-35 f4 with the power zoom. I'm really excited to test this out right now. So that's the a7 IV with the 16-35. Next lens we have in the bag is the Sony G Master 12-24. This is an ultra wide lens, amazing, and having something this wide at 2.8 really helps with my night and low light photography. After that, we've got the Sony 24-70 G Master 2.8. Again, amazing lens, especially for landscape. Then we have the 70-200 G Master 2.8 Sony lens. Again, not again, there's no again, it's just a great lens. And then we have the one prime that I have with me today, which is the 35 1.4, which I love for portraits, and it's such a clean lens. And right now I'm wearing the Wavo Air. Now these are obviously great for being on the move, or if there's lots of things going on, we want to have all the audio focused around me. So I started using Joby products with the GorillaPods, and I've been using their products as they progressed as a brand. Obviously the Joby Wavo Pro is a great shotgun mic, really clean audio and very easy to set up and use. And then we've got the Wavo Air, again, super simple to set up, use, and it comes with 2 lavs, which is great as well. And the other product that I don't have with me today is the Joby Range Pod, which is my tripod that I would normally have for all my low light and night photography, but obviously today we're not going to need that. That's enough about what's in my bag, let's get shooting. Okay, so right now we've got the Wavo Pro. On my YouTube video, we've got the Wavo Air on this video right here that's going on. So in the YouTube videos, I'm just going to talk through basically what I'm seeing, what I want the viewer to kind of understand. Maybe if it's a POV, I talk a lot about my settings. If it's a camera or gear review, I'm going to talk about the lens, how it feels in my hand, and give my personal opinion on everything. So obviously today we're talking about this lens, and I'm going to just look for some leading lines here. This is the first time that I've been back in London since Big Ben has been revealed, which is super exciting. And this is one of the classic spots that I used to shoot in back in the day. I shot some steel wool here. We hosted the first ever big UK shooters meet, which was awesome. So we're bringing it back to its roots. And the 16-35 was my first zoom wide angle lens. So I feel that this is kind of a good place to start. And touching on the audio, so we have the Wavo Air right now. I wanted some cleaner audio for the video that you guys are watching right now. And then for the YouTube video, we're using the Wavo Pro, and that's gonna capture more of the atmosphere. And often Andy and I have some banter going back and forth, so it's quite nice to have that on mic versus just me talking, because then you wouldn't be able to hear what he's saying. So that's just a little bit about my audio setup. So I started my YouTube video 8 months ago, and it was mainly for educational purposes. Obviously being a photographer, people constantly ask me on Instagram why I was shooting, how I was shooting this. I was also lucky to have access to lots of really cool gear. So I just wanted to, show people what I'm seeing, and the best way to do that was through YouTube. So I always look for things to fill the frame, and right here we have a really nice scene with Big Ben, Westminster Bridge. So I always wait for buses. If you look at my work, you'll know that there's always a red bus if I'm in London. I feel that always sets the scene. It's very noticeable. So a lot of my YouTube is based around obviously photography, And a big part of that is what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking. So again, audio plays a big part in that. And we're currently mic'd up using the Wavo Air. So even though my back is to the camera, you guys can hear what's going on. First time I was introduced to this spot would have been around 2016, I guess, when I first started photography, and I guess first came to London with a camera. I had a Sony A7 II, that was my first ever camera, and a 35mm 2.8, and then from there, things just kind of progressed. So we've got a boat, we've also got a bus. Boom, there it is on the screen. Perfect. Okay, on to the next one. So we're here at one of the classic spots. We've got Big Ben here, we've got this archway, and if I was doing a YouTube video, we would get Andy to come around the back. We're gonna set the scene, and then I would start shooting, and then I'll just talk through basically what I would then be seeing through the lens, and kind of how I wanna see the frame. And the reason setting the scene is so important is because then the viewers, you guys, can see what I'm seeing and kind of understand what I'm then gonna be shooting, and then the image will then pop on the screen of what I've just shot. And obviously using the Wavo Air is really important for that, because if he's coming behind me and I'm still talking, facing forwards, it means we still have really super clean audio. So we're at the next location, and we're going to quickly touch on how to set the Joby audio products up. So the Wavo Air, super simple. You literally turn it on, you plug the receiver into the camera, you then attach and turn on the transmitter. That can go anywhere, go in the back of your belt, can go in a pocket. Super simple. Obviously the on button is on the front there. We've then got the Joby Wavo Pro, which is on the camera here with Andy. Again, you turn it on, there's an app that you have to use that you can change the levels with, which Andy's going to go into a bit more details with right now.
Essentially, when it comes to audio products, you really want to make sure that your levels are correct. And the best thing about, like Mike said, about the Wavo products is that with the Air, is that you literally turn them on and they're connected by Wi-Fi. So it just means that you're able to get like a really clean signal very quickly. So with the Wavo Pro, again, like Mike said, it does come with an app that you can use, which just gives you a few more details about some more advanced features. So you can change the gain, and you can change some of the like low pass and high pass filters as well. But what's really important, that we're filming on 2 cameras, is we need to make sure that everything is synced up. So probably should have done this first, but essentially most of the time you'll just do a clap. So that just gives you a nice audio spike, so that when you're editing, you can sync up the 2 cameras really quickly, and then you can just start going. So that's pretty much it. It's nice and easy.
Now, when you're filming someone, it's super important to make sure those levels are correct. So testing the audio, you need to make sure you do that at the beginning. So a good way to do that is to ask the person what they have for breakfast, or you can talk through the intro. I generally talk through the intro because it kind of gets me set up for what I want to say for the video. And then what we're going to do now is take you through a close-up of where those features are on the product. Super simple controls here on the Wavo Air. You've got the on/off button on the front here, and you've got the gain control here. So obviously your plus and your minus, and then a clip that can go onto your belt or your pocket. And it also has a built-in microphone on the top, which is great if you don't have a lav. And this is the Joby Wavo Pro. So this has the plus audio gains on the side, so you can have it at the +10 or +20. On the back, you've got your on/off switch, and then here's the Bluetooth switch, which connects to the app. And then this is obviously the wire that goes into the camera. Hot shoe on the mount here. So really easy, you literally slot it in, tighten it, plug it in to your audio jack right there, turn the camera on, and of course, turn the mic on. Something else to mention is when and when not to use audio. So for instance, when I'm doing a reel, I just use my phone. I don't worry about having a mic or a shotgun mic with me, because I'm gonna use an overlay of music on Instagram or TikTok, and I generally pick something that's trending or something that matches the cuts. So you'll see a lot of my work on Instagram, there's kind of a build up, and then when that photo is then dropped, that is when the audio drop goes as well, and then the photo comes on the screen. But obviously if I'm shooting a YouTube video, it's all about the narrative, and that's why I've got to have the best quality mics I can. So that pretty much brings us to a close for today's video. Shooting a YouTube video around London, shooting on the 16-35 power zoom lens. And then for this video, obviously using the audio from Joby. 3 takeaways from today: use the best audio products you can. Audio is super important for video, so having that clean, crisp audio makes those videos next level. Number 2, know your narrative. So know when you need your mics and when you don't. Tip number 3, make sure your audio equipment is charged and ready to go. Thanks so much for watching. I'm M.Visuals. Huge thanks to Joby and Wex for helping put together today's video. If you create any content, use the hashtag WexHowTo. If you want to see more of my content, head to my YouTube, it's at M.Visuals, and my Instagram is also at M.Visuals. TikTok is at M.Visuals, and my Twitter is M.Visuals. I'll catch you guys in the next video soon.